Hello, my dear students. Me, Hina Kausar, Assistant Professor, Department of Sociology, Abhidananda Senior College, welcomes you again for my today's session. Today, we are going to cover the topic Nature of Childhood. So, let's begin the topic. What is childhood? Childhood largely denotes a phase of life, a period of life spanning a certain number of years till the young person attains adulthood by virtue of chronological age. In one of their documents, UNICEF defines childhood as the time for children to be in school and at play, to grow strong and confident with the love and encouragement of their family and an extended community of caring adults. It is a precious time in which children should live free from fear, safe from violence, and protected from abuse and exploitation. As such, childhood means much more than just the space between birth and the attainment of adulthood. It refers to the state and condition of a child's life, to the quality of those years. Despite intellectual debates about the definition of childhood and cultural differences about what to expect of children, there has always been a substantial degree of shared understanding that childhood implies a separated and safe space. Thus, childhood needs to have a combination of different kinds of opportunities and experiences for the child to grow and flourish. Next, we're going to learn about the meaning and nature of childhood. Childhood is studied in context with the chronological age running between 3 to 12 years, in which it will have two successive phases, namely early childhood and later childhood. Childhood is denoted with specific types of behavior, and Piaget has explained it from cognitive performances point of view, whereas Erik Erikson gave the details with respect to psychosocial behavioral point of view. Herlock, Havighurst, and G. Stanley Hall have proposed different developmental aspects of the lifespan as a whole, and have also enlisted the characteristic features of childhood. The beginning of 6 years of age is considered as early childhood, and from 6 to 12 years is considered as later childhood. During early childhood, the height, weight, organs of the body, and their proportionality will get enhanced, but the rate of development will be slow. Girls will be ahead of boys in development. Children at their early childhood are very much prone to illness and gradually gain their resistance power during later childhood period. Food habit, sleep, and toilet control, all such activities will become stable, and they will acquire quite a lot of skills with respect to kinesthetic sense and seems to be always busy. Under later childhood period, children acquire mastery over skills and several discriminatory performances. According to Horlock, volunteering, social service, and sports skills are three important types of skills in general seen at childhood level. Running, jumping, and hopping are the prime activities of children at this stage. and for most of the time they were fascinated by fast and fastest movement with specificity attract them much. However, this will last from 7 to 9 years of age. Between 10 to 12 years, they will become stronger physically and are capable of doing all types of work. Increased level of capacity, resistance to fatigue, goal oriented nature in games and sports, and skillful performances are the striking features at the later childhood level. During childhood, the process of language development becomes more vigorous due to schooling. Vocabulary gets enhanced to its maximum, and as far as possible, defective pronunciations and wrong usage of words gets corrected at this stage, mainly because of optimum socialization in the school. Later childhood, especially, is known for its one peculiar behavior in which children will construct secret language and they use it only with those who are very close to them. Cognitive development in terms of intellectual aspects also get increased at the childhood level. Children will be at the concrete operational stage during their childhood as proposed by Jane Piaget level. According to Jane Piaget, they are able to think clearly with reference to space, time, weight and length as well as volume that are within the framework of concrete dimensions. They seek reality in their environment and will have a very high rate of absor- absorption of information and accumulation of ideas. They will be in formal schools and therefore will show a higher capacity of learning and memory. Capacity for logical thinking increases along with interest in science, stories, and mechanical operations. Courage and loyalty increase. They will be free from imaginative fears of early childhood. They can reason out by inductive approach and have the ability to generalize. They show interest in cause and effect relationships and current happenings. They are able to deal with the environment in a flexible, efficient, and symbolic manner. Children show the ability to balance their emotions and will try to overcome from fears in their own way. Unpleasant experiences and memories, imitation and conditioning will be there as knowingly or unknowingly as the reason for certain fears and also measures in overcoming those fears. They are scared of strangers, ghosts, devils, darkness, and unusual but imaginary animals. Similarly, anger and fighting nature are also expressed during childhood. But all such fights will last for very few seconds and they forget everything and become friends again. Sometimes they show jealousy also, which could be expressed through a direct attack on the object. Apart from such destructive activities, emotions of expressing happiness, love, and affection will also get developed. But at the later childhood stage, explicit expressions get reduced and instead a sort of shyness will occupy that place. Children at this stage are overwhelmed by curiosity and, and inquisitiveness. Hence, they start questioning everything. Due to social development, a child's horizons get widened and will try to realize about the outer world and its nature. And because of this, they will come to understand and follow social rules and sometimes become rebellious to certain social norms also. The later childhood is known as gang age, and hence children will learn to become free from selfish feelings and equate themselves with the group to which they belong. These groups will be made up of children of the same age with common interests in sports. Such type of belongingness may make them to rebel against adult and any sort of control by others, but they show loyalty to the peer groups. Though child's ego evolves at early childhood itself, ethics and morals will not yet be developed. This happens only after the child gets socialized properly. According to Piaget, value development starts with the development of the nervous system in the child. This will be followed by language development, and this directly influences the development of ethics and morals. Almost at the age of 11 years, children learn to obey the rules and social norms. This is more obvious if one observes the children when they play games. We can conclude the today's topic with this slide that given by Garrison, who has pointed the following as the developmental task of childhood: gender identification and playing role according to that, accepting and expressing love and affection, learning and internalization of rules, acquisition of skills necessary for sports and games, learn to adjust themselves with peers, reading, writing, and arithmetic, awareness of concept, space, place, number, money, weight, and cause and effect relationship, use of values in day to day life, getting ready to become autonomous, and developing democratic values and attitudes in life. Thank you so much, students. So this is what all about childhood nature. In the next class, we'll start the approaches. Thank you. Bye.